Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for April and to my channel. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment and hit the notification button. Here we have already a card, and that's the card that came out for the month of April when I was doing your yearly reading, which I will link here above. And it's interesting, last month you had the King of Swords and now you have the Queen of Swords. So it's like almost continue doing what you were doing, but just maybe get a little bit more softer this month than the previous month. Or it's like you're more communicative this month. Maybe last month you were a little bit more rigid and you had to, because it was some sort of firm decision or communication, and right now you are acting more and you are being more performative with what you are deciding. It has some sort of movement, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is a very good communicative person. She knows how to communicate her decisions, her rules, her boundaries. She's strategic. And it's a more feminine energy than, it's a beautiful feminine energy, actually, because it's very balanced. Interesting, because I was saying that it's much more movement this month, but I mean, the cards here are indicating movement. But it's a very strategic movement. That's what I was saying with the Queen. She's very strategic. She knows how she handles. She handles by the book, by the rules. She is in charge of constitution, of rules. So this month, it's like you have to go by rules. And you have to be aware of, it's like you are making a sort of exchange. You have to make sure that what you give, you give and you take in the same amount. You have to keep your passion for whatever you are doing, but when it comes to communicating, to offering, to making any agreement or whatever, you have to make sure there you have to be reserved. Like from the inside, you are very passionate. There is something going on. There is this project, there is this initiation, there is this idea, but you have to be very firm about it. Like keep your fire inside. But when it comes to creating structures around it, approaching somebody about it, you have to be a little bit more slow. You have to be a little bit more thoughtful, and don't offer too much right now in whatever. I know you might be passionate, and I know there might be something fiery inside you, but be didactic, think, strategize. Like, if I do this, how will the other person respond? Because there might be a possibility that you are not getting any response right now, or that things are a little bit standing still. But I have the feeling that this will work out. It's just a matter of time. But you have to know how to play it right. And the best thing right now is just like, don't make a full offer right now. Don't approach with a lot. Approach slowly and approach with a little bit. Not too less though. Make sure not to offer too less, because then people might be offended. People might not want that. But it's a strategy, you know? This is a strategy. You are being here clever, you are being mental, you are being very aware. And make sure to know what you are doing. Make sure to get informed about what you are doing. And keep it easy. Don't stress. Things are going in your favor. They are moving. They are moving. And what's more important, they are moving with you. On your side, they are moving. But like on the other side, they might be a little bit slow. You might not get a response very easily. It might take long. But just be a Queen of Swords. Like, she can wait. It's her strategy. She has a clear vision. She doesn't get discouraged because maybe the response it's not so coming so fast. She keeps her energy. She keeps her fire. Make sure to keep yourself busy on the inside, on what you are doing, not publicly. But when it comes to those approaches outside, publicly, be a little bit more cold this month. Be a little bit more slow. Don't offer too much. Don't show too much of yourself this month. And people might not be reacting. Very, very interesting reading here, because you have to be patient. You have to be very patient, and you have to play this game, this play, whatever it is, relationship, work. It looks like work. It looks like it looks like a fight too, for resources, for money, for position, for work. It looks like handling possibility. You are handling about something. And in the middle of the reading, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have to be very, very, you have to be a gentleman in a way. You have to be very aristocratic. You have to have a little bit of a poker face. Nobody has to know what's behind you. You have to make offers, beautiful offer, contained offer, very slow, and you have to be very patient. And this game, you play step by step. You offer something, you see what you get in response. Then you offer something else. Then you see, like, make sure not to mix the turn of replying to each other. Wait, be very patient, because underneath the Knight of Pentacles, which is very slow, the Knight of Pentacles, it's very slow, it's very didactic. It makes even investment. This might be an investment right now, you know, but things are a little bit blocked now. People are sleeping. People are not ready. They're taking a rest somehow. The system is taking a rest. We know that. So, but be there with your offer. Be proud. Be sure. And underneath you have the Temperance, which is a card of patience, of breathing, of meditation, of being with time. Be with time. And it's this beautiful movement between the cups that represents the time, because patient is gold, you know? Patient is gold. Be very patient, because with the Temperance card there is a promise that at the end of this path you will get what you want. You will get the crown, but make sure to play it right. And it's recommended to meditate with this card. And it's a time of meditation because you have to be attuned to a higher source. And you have to know that what you are doing has a higher purpose. It's not only about yourself. I know as a Libra, it's never only about you. You are very balanced. And this is a card of Libra. But it's like more in your feelings, you know? More in your lungs, in your feelings, in your heart. You have to be quiet. Because you can do a lot of... you can be balanced with your mind. That's something that you can do. But like make sure to be balanced emotionally and in your heart. And for that... meditation helps. So make sure to meditate and to be very patient. There is this, like for you, right now, there is this possibility. With the World card. There is this possibility and this decision will be made. There will be a change of games soon. Things will turn around. Something will finish and something else will start. Either like this passion of yours that you have, it's about to start this new world, this new idea, this new project that you have. It's just that it is a little bit hidden now. You can't see it. But it will happen. There will be a decision that will be made. And that decision will be in your favor. It will be fair. For this, I mean, it's in your favor because it will be fair, because it's the Ace of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Four of Swords here too, which is, I see it as that other part maybe that is not yet responding. It takes them time, but you have to play it right because you have all the cards in your favor. And you have the passion. And this other part, it's like sleeping, you know? Not only now, but in general, it's like sleeping. You are a little bit irritated from that position, let's say. But there will be a decision. There will be a decision. It's just that you need to play it right. You need to take the time. And you need to make the proper offers in the proper timing. Make sure to stay in time, not to get out of the time. And yeah, there is this promise of a new start, of an ending of a circle and the beginning of a new one. It's just that it's not yet there. It takes some time. But keep your fire inside. And don't take it from the inside, don't take it so seriously. From the outside, yes, when you appear in public or you have any communication, be very serious. Be very trustful. But from the inside, take it easy with yourself. Have a little bit of fun as well with what you're doing. But you are in charge of this. You got this. You totally got this. And when it comes to your strategy, be very strict. Very strict, very deductive, very thoughtful. When it comes to communication, be a little bit more open. So let's say make a very good contract, but when you talk to your clients, be friendly, be open, be communicative as you are, you know? And I think you had the Temperance last month too, so there is this beautiful airy energy. The situation right now works in your favor somehow. For some reason, the situation right now is very good for you. You got a lot of air, you got a lot of energy in your favor. There is a certain maturity happening in this month in the way how you conduct things. And we'll have the full moon in Libra as well on the 7th of April, which is a good thing because it highlights some processes that are going underneath you. It's a maturation in your sign with the things that are going underneath, with your character building, with self-worth, image. But you know you have done so much already. You have come so far. It's almost finishing. It's almost done. You have to play it right, whatever you're doing, and trust in yourself because you are very, very stable and you are perfect. And I have again a prayer for each of you that I take from the Whispers from Eternity, this beautiful book of prayers from Paramhansa Yogananda, and the book is edited by his disciple Swami Kriyananda. And I think this prayer, affirmation, it fits well to the times right now. So it's the prayer number 188, driving the rebel king ignorance. Almighty mystic judge of life, I asked thee in my hall of soul-stillness, what is sin? Thy whispers of silence, dim at first, grew into bright articulation of thoughts. I heard and understood thy meaning. Sin is a rebel king. His name is ignorance. Ignorance is the perpetrator of all evil, the main root of the tree of ill health, the primal cause of all error and soul-blindness. King Ignorance and his army of bacteria, physical disease, mental desires, dullness, and false ambitions, spiritual indifference of high truths, have been devastating the nourishing harvest fields of spirituality. That harvest of countless fulfillments was ripe for reaping when the harsh tread of error trampled it to the ground. I wanted to weep with despair when I heard thy voice whispering to me in my soul. The sun of my protection shines on thee always, equally on the sunny days and on the coal black nocturnal hours. Thou should always have faith in me and smile, for the greatest of all sins against me is not to be happy. Let the ripples of unceasing smiles play over thy face. Through their transparency, my light will come to thine assistance. By smiling with determined happiness, thou wilt always please me. How beautiful. Very good. This was from my side, and I hope you liked it. Leave a comment, donate if you wish to, so I can keep these readings for free. And I will see you next month. Bye.